Welcome back to our series on minimalism. The benefits of minimalism have been astonishing, and it's been an inspiring journey towards embracing the idea of knowing enough for happiness. Let's redirect our focus to our long-term financial goals. Minimalism doesn't just entail cutting expenses. Instead, it means channeling our income towards the priorities in life that hold genuine significance to us. Consumerism becomes excessive when we buy more than what we truly need. Since adopting a more minimalist mindset, you'll discover the extent of money spent on unnecessary purchases, or even worse, on items you weren't consciously aware of paying for. Whether it's indulging in clothing and decorative items, or subscribing to numerous apps, memberships, and facing inflated utility bills, expenses add up swiftly. Nevertheless, this extravagant spending did not result in greater happiness. Instead, it set off a harmful cycle of spending as lifestyle inflation took hold. In order to sustain our growing spending patterns, you found yourself working longer and harder. We justify these expenses by indulging ourselves or feeling entitled to them. Yet what we genuinely deserve is a life devoid of debt and financial strain. This careless overspending originated from a lack of mindfulness. By implementing a budget, consistently monitoring our financial statements, staying organized, and prioritizing our expenses, we can reassess how we allocate our money. It's not about obsessing over every cent, but rather exercising prudence to allocate our resources to what truly enhances our lives. By embracing resourcefulness and organization, we will begin to appreciate the substantial impact it can yield. Hence, here are 7 minimalist strategies that can help in endeavors to save money. 1. The advantages of decluttering and why we should incorporate it into our routine are clear, but what becomes of all the items once we've decluttered? Rather than discarding everything, you should sift through the items and identify those you can sell first. It's always a win-win scenario. We declutter our home while recouping some funds from these unwanted items. Whether it's through platforms like Craigslist, Amazon, Poshmark, or Facebook Marketplace, finding new homes for belongings used to be somewhat frustrating, as I spent more time on it than it seemed worth. However, have a system to streamline the process. If you're unable to sell your items, another excellent option to recoup some money is by donating them to a nonprofit or charity. You'd be amazed at the numerous wonderful organizations and individuals in need who could benefit from your donations. 2. Simplifying every facet of our lives is a core principle of minimalism, and this philosophy can be applied to our culinary habits as well. Introducing meal planning has brought about significant changes for us, notably cutting down on dining out expenses and reducing food wastage. It also helps alleviate decision fatigue by preemptively answering the age-old question of what's for dinner. Despite our longing for healthier homemade meals, our busy schedules frequently thwart this goal. However, by proactively choosing recipes ahead of time, we simplify the shopping, preparation, and cooking routines, ensuring that meals are readily available whenever required. To avoid repetition, you adopt batch cooking, where you prepare 2 or 3 meals ahead of time and freeze portions for later consumption. This strategy removes the urge to eat out or choose unhealthy convenience options, aligning perfectly with the simplicity that minimalism encourages. 3. In the past, I was always searching for the ideal decor pieces to elevate my living space. Yet, I've since recognized that many of these acquisitions held minimal value for me, often being the first items I decluttered. Rather than filling every corner, I've come to appreciate the allure of open spaces in my home. Opting for minimalist decor, like integrating plants, not only provides visual appeal, but also functions as natural privacy screens. Propagating plants from cuttings has become a budget-friendly and eco-conscious method to enrich our living environment without yielding to unnecessary decor splurges. 4. Minimalism involves embracing a lifestyle of simplicity. which includes cutting down on unnecessary expenses. Instead of rushing to replace items, you should embrace the idea of repairing whenever possible. This not only helps us save money over time, but also plays a role in reducing product waste and the burden on landfills. With abundant online resources, repairing various items has become more accessible than ever. Moreover, opting for local repair services often proves to be more cost-effective than buying new replacements. While there might be a service fee, it usually is far less than the cost of purchasing a brand new item. 5. Instead of buying a new bike, think about getting one from friends, family, or neighbors. It might not be the exact beach cruiser you've always envisioned, but you understand it provides the same utility, which is what truly counts. One tactic that will help you save a considerable amount of money is conducting comprehensive research before making any purchase. By staying informed and organized, I'm less likely to make impulse purchases. This principle applies to all acquisitions. Whether it's choosing the right product shampoo or deciding on a restaurant to dine at, to larger investments like camera gear or property. 6. Devoting time to evaluate the worth and necessity of every item aids in steering clear of unnecessary expenditures. I've discovered that exploring secondhand stores, thrift shops, or garage sales frequently leads to fantastic discoveries. Furthermore, borrowing items from friends, family, or neighbors, or contemplating rental options for seldom used items can serve as cost-effective alternatives. 7. It's crucial to acknowledge that purchasing brand new items at full price isn't always essential, particularly when comparable items are available secondhand. Choosing pre-owned goods allows us to play a part in reducing waste and shrinking our environmental impact. The constant bombardment of promotional materials can be overwhelming and spur impulsive spending. Unsubscribing from email newsletters and promotional offers can assist in curbing temptation and averting unnecessary purchases. Being proactive in research and decision-making empowers us to be deliberate in our purchases. These minimalist habits not only save money, but also promote a more mindful approach to consumption. Making small adjustments in our daily routines can have a significant impact on our financial well-being. Thank you for joining us on this journey towards simplification. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights into living minimally and mindfully.